So I have another question for you. Are you emotionally involved with chocolate? Do you just love chocolate? Would you like to know why? There's something in this chocolate that's giving you a pleasure sensation. There's over 380 chemicals, but of those 380, there's 3 that mainly create this effect. Let's start from the top. First one is called phenylalanine. So what actually is this phenylalanine? It's really just a building block to make dopamine, okay? Dopamine is a neurotransmitter. It's a hormone-like substance that travels through the nervous system and the brain, which is different than actual hormones that travel through the blood, okay? So dopamine is the main neurotransmitter that's elevated when you take drugs. So it's a mood enhancer. Phenylalanine also can increase endorphins. Endorphins are chemical compounds that give you the state of euphoria, or just like an uplifted feeling. Now, phenylalanine can also increase something called noradrenaline, which is similar to adrenaline, but this neurotransmitter just helps you feel awake. It's involved in a lot of chemical processes, but it's going to actually just wake you up. It's going to make you feel more alert. Then we have something called theobromine. And don't worry, there's no bromine in theobromine. And the Greek word for theo is God, and bromo is food. So this word comes from the concept of the food of the gods, okay? Theobromine is a very similar chemistry to caffeine, with a slight little difference. So there is caffeine in chocolate, but there's more theobromine. So it's a stimulant. It increases mental clarity, focus. It's also a diuretic, so it's going to make you pee more. It's a vasodilator. Now, the problem is if your liver is damaged. So let's say, for example, you have a fatty liver, or you have cirrhosis or hepatitis, or whatever. You're not going to have the capacity to rid theobromine, or even caffeine for that matter, out of the liver as fast as you should. So if you're consuming just a little bit of chocolate, let's say later in the day or before you go to bed, you're not going to be able to sleep because the stimulant is going to stay in your body a lot longer. Then we have tryptophan. Okay, this is an amino acid which is a precursor for serotonin. So it turns into serotonin. That is a neurotransmitter that will give you the state of well-being. It makes you feel calm. It reduces stress. It's going to help if you're under anxiety. If you're depressed, it'll bring you up. And this is why people consume chocolate when they're depressed, because it's going to elevate your mood. So there's a lot of other nutrients in chocolate that are good for you. And as long as you're not doing too much of it, I think you're going to be fine. But you just want to make sure you don't consume it too late in the day where it's going to keep you up at night. And of course, I don't need to say this, but if you're new to my channel, I need to say this. You never want to consume chocolate with all the sugar. There's way too much sugar in chocolate. It's like 30 grams per bar. So that's way too much. You want to buy chocolate that's sugar-free. So when I say sugar-free, I'm not talking about using maltitol, for example. That's really, really high in the glycemic index, so it can really raise your blood sugars. You want to get chocolate with other alternative sweeteners like erythritol, stevia, monk fruit, inulin, xylitol. Those are totally fine. All right, well, thanks for watching. And also go ahead and comment below if you have a severe addiction, an emotional relationship with chocolate. I want to know. Thanks for watching. Yeah, you should keep questioning things because sometimes... Jeez. But the real big problem with chocolate is the sugar, okay? So, what?
Sorry, I just found a word.
What?
Endorphins has a H right after the P.
Son of a gun. So I have another question. Are you...
Oh, shoot, sorry,
what?
One more word. Vasodilator is actually spelled wrong too. It's V-A-S-O-D-I-L-A-T-O-R.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm not sure if you have my app yet, Dr.Berg app. It's totally free. You should download it. Okay, this is what it looks like. You click it. It gives you all sorts of great resources. I have all my YouTube videos on this app. Okay, and it's regularly uploading the most recent ones. All the YouTube videos are also converted to audio versions, okay? So you can use it when you're walking, exercising, driving your car. I have a mini course on there. I'll be putting additional courses. I have a lot of recipes on there. This is new. And also PDF resources. So there's various downloads, PDFs that you can get as well. And if you wouldn't mind, after you download it, check it out, give me your unbiased review and tell me how you like it. I want to know.